What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? You see the title of the video, man, a lady perspective. Say hello to the chat.
Hello, how y'all doing?
All right. So, what's your take on this 2023 outlet?
Spiritual warfare the whole year,
Yeah.
relentless,
Okay.
and only growth can come out of it.
What you mean by growth?
Well, the gold for the furnace and the silver for the furnace, because
Be
we have
be
to be
more
fed.
specific.
So we have to go through trials and tribulations in order to grow as people, because God uses what we go through in order to mold us into who He needs us to be.
So, what's the takeaway from that? Because a lot of people will say, "Well, we've been dealing with this most of our life. So, what's the point of you know continuing to not only believe?" If we are supposed to do certain things for him and we don't have the necessary stuff to do it, then how can we believe that we're going to do it when let's say he wants you to do something at a particular time, but you don't have the means to have it. And now it's that time to come and you don't have it. Then what the person's supposed to do? Because that does happen.
Stand on your toes by relying on the Most High, because He's
That's
not,
what I'm talking about.
yeah, He won't give
Can I give you
us,
specific what I'm talking about?
of course.
Let's say he wants you to go to a specific place. There's nothing free. Obviously, you got to have funds, but the funds have not been favoring your side for majority of your life. And then you look at the situation, you chuckling because you know he's capable of doing it. And then that time comes, the funds is not there, but he wants you to do something. How you gonna get there if you don't got the funds? Because you can't depend on everybody. You can't, especially now. Back then, I would say yeah. Now, no. What do you say to that?
I mean, in my personal experience, if I really believe God wants me to do something, I've done it blindly, and He has come through on the back end.
I heard that so many times. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. I heard that so many times. But you got to be like, what do you mean back in? Did it happen that specific day?
Oh, yeah, like within 30 minutes.
You don't have to give specifics. But was you, okay, I hear that. Let's say it doesn't happen. Then what?
I mean, if it doesn't happen, then is your heart in the right place? Are you free of willful sin?
It could, let's say that you are dealing with a willful sin and you got over the willful sin within that time frame, whatever the time frame may be. And then he visits you because you went through that trial. I'm not that we know that everybody goes through a certain trial with a willful sin. What I'm talking about is you pass all the tests he expects you to pass, and now he say he gonna put you in a prominent position, and then all of a sudden, you're dealing with these entities, you're going through all the nonsense. Okay, you passed that through fire colors. Now the time is here. It's not there. It could be a test, but also it could be other things. They always say that the harder it is, the better it's going to be. Do you
Hmm.
believe that?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
okay, okay. Well, it's like IRS. Then I told you about, you know, she could verify. She seen the ID. She could verify for all those that listening. Told her about the airport contract I had. Do I have the ID? You saw it, right?
Yep.
So now that was supposed to take care of most of my stuff that I thought it was gonna take care of for the like. Oh man, do you understand that when a man resources is not adding up. He's more directly want to figure it out and want resolutions. Whereas you come in as a lady, you have a more connection with the inner talk, and you could precise it. Well, man, when he don't see it, he questions everybody around him. What do you have to say about that?
I mean, isn't that the point of faith? Faith is believing without seeing.
Yeah,
And Proverbs 3:5 says, do not rely on your own understanding. In
that's
all
true.
your ways, acknowledge him. He'll direct your paths.
Right,
That
right.
doesn't mean he's going to do it right now when you want it. Maybe he
Okay,
wants you to wait until the last second, like Abraham was about to kill his own son.
right. Yeah.
But at the very last second, he sent an angel to hold back that sword. The last second.
So what you're applying is the taking away certain things when you need it, knowing that the way of the outcome of the world, how it is now, you can't ill afford to lose certain things, especially when you have other responsibilities. If children is involved or certain family members is going through certain things, and you don't have the provisions, you're gonna be bothered. It's just normal. It's just normal. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So what I'm seeing is, do you think that people that say they chose it, we may not. I'm saying not. I'm saying it in the precise. It's got to be obviously something going on for us not to have the little things we ask for. So if we're not getting that, then what's the point of talk? That's why I stopped talking about certain things. You get what I'm saying? Because if I don't see certain things that I'm not doing for myself, I'm not going to speak about it on no show.
As you shouldn't. I
Yeah,
mean, don't brag about tomorrow. Nobody knows what a day will bring.
yeah,
But, I mean, doesn't he feed the fowl of the air?
of course, yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
They don't sow, they don't reap. They have blind faith. Blind faith.
Are you happy overall with this off calendar 2023 year?
This has been the, like, well, you
Let me
can't
let
get,
me give you let me give you let me give analysis. Okay, we have seasons.
mm,
The season of 23 to 23. See, I can't. I don't. I just can't. I'm just glad this year's over. I can't stand it.
right.
The 2023 for me, January before spring season. That's when it hit me. That February, that hotel hit. They just that lady lied on me. It just that month. I was. It's like that. Then the IRS in the middle of the summer problem. Then this situation. So it's like every season it's been crazy.
Back to back to back.
Yeah, like every 3 months something.
Me too.
So
Not even 3 months. Every month. It's like something back to back. And not even just 2023, but since probably October of last year. But you know what? That season cannot last forever.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's in itself. Do you see a better, do you see more clearer that something's gonna come out of all the nonsense you dealt with last year? Do you see something better, or you don't see anything better out of this
Oh,
whole thing?
I see something way better. And I've
Hmm.
been through trials before that probably would have killed most people, but they leveled me up. So how much greater this trial? So how much greater the next come up? And I
Uh-huh.
already see that light because God has sustained me this far despite any trial that I've had, and I've had numerous.
Yeah.
So the lessons I've taken out of it
Mm-hmm.
are strong and undeniable and invaluable.
Yep.
New levels, new devils.
Yeah, it's true. Shout out to you, Martha Messenger, with that talking point. So my B days next week. So this is the first time I don't know what to expect because I always have an indicator of what's going to happen. So by you been watching my channel, seeing me in person, what have you noticed as of late?
I think the Most High is shaking things up for you, but you know what? Shake and bake. Sometimes you have to
Yeah.
bake to wake, okay? Because the God tries the metals for impurities. That means He puts us through things to drive out
Mm-hmm.
impurities, to take out of our hearts what is not of Him.
Yep.
And we can't grow without trials. He only
Mm-hmm.
chastens those He loves.
Now, I haven't been in any severely relationships because I'm not looking for that, obviously. And the reason for that is because I don't see the importance of that right now in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at what's more important, and that's not important to me right now. Going into 2024, you know, I turned down a lot of situations due to the fact of the skits. It's a lot of ladies doing skits, a lot of men doing skits from the lady standpoint. So, and until I see the currency better for us people, I don't see anything else that's going to open my eyes to importance until that number hits.
And another thing with the spiritual warfare we've been going through all this year, I mean, just me personally speaking, I've been
Hmm.
hit with witchcraft from every angle you could possibly
Yep.
imagine. Like
Yep.
places of the occult I did not even know existed. I didn't know what Ifa was.
Right.
I mean, I had an idea of what Santeria was.
Hmm.
Okay, apparently there's this whole thing called the collective in the occult that encompasses all these different broad areas of
Yep.
witchcraft. I have had witches, warlocks, sorcerers, wizards, everything you can imagine come at me from different areas of the occult I could have never known, imagine. But you know what the thing is?
Hmm.
They always teach me something that I didn't know before. And that's why I know God is leveling us up. We've gone through so much oppression for this year in order to level us up. There's no other reason God would even do that to us.
Hmm.
He loves his lambs. He'll leave the 99 to seek one. He loves his chosen ones. And there are no losses, there are only lessons. Every oppression, every stronghold, every manipulation, every thing we have been through is a lesson that we need to know
Hmm.
in order to be able to fight this battle. And we are his warriors.
Yeah, I agree with that. Whoever's in the clouds, just make sure you thumbs up the video, or you cloud viewing folks, whoever it is. Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. Um, the place you have is similar to the one I stay at. It's a little bit more. Well, I don't stay there no more. I won't be staying there no more. But it's kind of similar. And a lot of people don't know Florida is just it's a great environment if you're in the right state of mind and the right people around. It just make your day a lot more smoother. You know. Yeah. Did you get to see the movie that new breed everybody's talking about.
Not yet. No, I'm
So,
going to.
oh yeah, you got the Netflix too. That's cool.
Yes. I'm
I'm
going
telling
to.
you, if I signed up for Netflix yesterday for the first time ever, so
Definitely on my list.
yeah. Then there's some other crazy movies. Well, not I'm not saying crazy, true movies,
Mm.
because the world will say, "Oh, it's crazy," that's not true, or "Oh, it is true."
Because they want us to think it's crazy, so that it's really a form of gaslighting. They just want us to question our own reality. We know what's true. The Most High imparts that wisdom to us.
But when you do, I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert. The guy in the movie, he was sitting in the bed, and his lady was making more money, which we know nowadays. The Bible says a woman shall encompass a man, meaning having more, which leads to the Isaiah 4:1 situation. So that's what she was wearing the pants, and that's what we're seeing now in this country.
I mean, that's just another attack on the nuclear family. That's just another
Yeah,
attack on man being the head of household and woman being the
yeah. He
wife.
was because he was stressed out. He couldn't do anything, and then there was less activities getting it on.
Of course, because she thinks she has control now. What does Proverbs 31 say? Okay, a virtuous woman is hard to find. She's strong, she's greater than rubies. It also says her husband is known in the city gates. Okay, like she's still
Ain't
submissive
gonna
to
be
him,
not known with these ladies. Mm.
but no, known in the city gates
Yeah,
as far as the
yeah.
wise men in the cities
The
go.
the real
He is
councils.
known,
Yeah,
not she is known. He is known in the city
yeah.
gates.
But they also say bad things too.
No, not in Proverbs 31. It says she
No,
makes
and
her.
other scriptures.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, another scriptures of Proverbs it speaks about the woman you should avoid.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it
yeah.
says she rises, early in the morning. She makes flax. She basically supports the income, but it doesn't ever say she's greater than it. Always says she is submissive to it because the man is dead.
Ain't
The
no
house
ain't
is
no
dead.
virtuous ladies out here. For the most part, nope.
For the
Of
most
age,
part.
no. Of age, no. Guys, I'm telling you, man, they got options, especially as long as this internet's on.
That's why you got to raise your daughters right. Raise your daughters right. If you have them, raise them to know
Yeah.
the value of
All that,
themselves.
the brothers in the truth is doing that.
Hmm.
When they get of age, they will have a husband, unlike their father, until their father learn from their father, and
That's why they want to take
at the
away that.
same, at the same time, it's over for dating here in America. So nobody knows what they want no more.
I can't even deny that. I have to agree.
You know.
So sad, but true.
So you're saying a lot of American ladies is not. That's why they arguing on TikTok and all that.
Out of there.
They're losing their mind when these guys leaving with their
Almost
passports.
all of them.
Ones that always got 1,000 men in their DM, sending them
If you got a,
multitude of cash apps, phone numbers, messages. But that one guy leaves. That's who they want to know why he leaving.
a virtuous woman isn't going to even entertain 1,000 DMs. They're going to block him. Block.
Yep, yep. So we've been on about 20 minutes. Nobody came in the chat. Everybody's in the clouds. They're scared to come in the chat. Interesting. Interesting. So we're gonna close it out by saying, well, this is the month of December. We're about to go into we're in the 12th right now. Yeah, I really like this part of Orlando. You know that I do. And what I stay at too. But yeah, I gotta go back to my baby home. I gotta go back where it all started for real. I got to go back where it all started. So I'm gonna let you say your final words, and then I'm gonna end the stream.
Peace and shalom, y'all. I hope you all have a great night.
Peace out, everybody.